Hey everyone, it's me, Gia Gunn, and I am a performer slash trans activist. I'm so excited for this tour. I have been on one tour before with Club Kids. It was a fabulous time, and so I was invited back for the second Twisted Circus, and we have such a stellar cast. I love these girls so much, and I prepared a really lovely number, and I can't wait to share it with everybody in the UK. I'm kind of going back to the basics, so I'm doing a very Asian-inspired number with a few like stunts and shows and little props. We all have such different personalities, such different drag aesthetics when it comes to performing and just who we are as artists. So you can just expect an array of just fabulosity and more.
Is it fun to share the spotlight without competing now?
It is. I mean, you know, when you're on a show like Drag Race, it's obviously a very intense competition, but doing these tours and these shows, it's very rewarding just because you feel like, you know, you're with your sisters, you're with other people that have been through this, you know, very significant experience, and just to be able to share the stage with some of these, you know, very talented girls, Trinity the Tuck, Manila Luzon, Plastique Tiara, I mean, it's amazing.
What did you make of the shocking result of the end of All Stars 4?
It was maybe just like a little unfair or maybe a little hard to kind of share this, you know, very special experience. It's like you go to a competition to hopefully win that full title and the full cash, you know, prize and all that, which from what I've understood, they both got a crown, a scepter, and $100,000. So realistically, they're both winners, and I'm so happy for Monet, just as happy as I am for Trinity.
You are a self-labelled trans activist. Are you looking forward to spreading your message across the UK beyond London?
Oh, absolutely. I am really focusing on bringing as much visibility to the trans community as possible, whether that be through my performances, through public speaking, through working with youth groups and doing gender workshops and stuff like that. But definitely my main goal this year is to use this platform that I've developed and you know, this new push from All Stars 4 to be able to kind of share more of my story and show the world who I am more as Gia Ichikawa versus just Gia Gunn.
There's a lot in the news in the UK at the moment about educating children. That some people have two mums, some people have two dads, but some parents are resisting to this. What's your message to those parents?
For me, as a person, education is key. And I think the lack of education is what is causing some of this very unfortunate circumstances that we're being put in, and these very tragic situations is really just due to the lack of education, due to the lack of understanding. As a trans person, I feel like when it comes to the LGBT, the T is the one that has the least amount of visibility, the least amount of education out there. When we're talking about, you know, even within the community with, you know, medical services, doctors, in terms of the types of studies that they're doing on trans people, there's not a lot of education out there. And so my message for, you know, our people at home is simply, you know, if you love your children, allow them to be whoever it is that they want to be. And I don't think it goes much more than that. I really think it's about accepting your kids as they are. And it's like, well, what if my kid doesn't know who they are? It's like, then you give them the time to figure it out, and you be a parent and support your child.
The stuff in the school at home. No!